Greetings of peace and purpose and light to all the Inglewoodians and all those that are tuning in today for our first session of Mindfulness Mondays with Summer Solstice. I just had to say that I know that I did a live earlier and I had little technical difficulties, so I had to, the video was taken down. But I'm here to do it all over again for you guys because guess what? I love you. So here it is. For those that actually don't know what mindfulness is, and you might not have seen my little promo video, mindfulness is being aware, self-awareness, moment by moment, having self-realization, and being able to being mindful of all your thoughts, being mindful of your feelings, being mindful of the emotions, being self-aware at all times. And as I stated, these are my handy dandy tools that I use every single day of my life as guidance along my journey. And so the self-mastery tools are, they have like different words, so different places of expression like respect and self-confidence, empowerment, flexibility, and it teaches you for each word how to master that and how a master thinks about that word. So, and then we have, like I said, the power cards, which teaches you what your power is. So we have the power to tolerate, the power to cooperate, the power to discern, the power to pack up, the power to adjust. And so, because a lot of us walk around here feeling like we are powerless and don't understand that we have all the power because the power comes from within. And then I have the virtue calls, as my mama used to say, patience is a virtue. Meaning like patience is necessary. Patience is something that you should live by. So I'm going to pull all those cards for you. And once again, that is. And any questions or comments you have, you guys can leave it, drop it in the comment box, and I'll be sure to get back with you ASAP. All right, so the self-mastery tool for today is strength. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Hey, oh, hey. So strength. And it reads, I withstand all kinds of stress and pressure, the things that seem to work against me. As a master, I take strength from my close contact with my inner self. Ooh, that's deep. Strength. That's deep. I'm going to read it again. And feel free to, if you guys want to write this down, because these are going to be, for the week. So this is mindfulness for the week. So you should be keeping your mind on your strength. So, if you want to, reference it, then you can go back to it. So I'll read it again. Strength. I withstand all kinds of stress and pressure. The things that seem to work against me. As a master, I take strength from my close contact with my inner self. So let's break this down because this is powerful right here. This is powerful. The first two words, I withstand. I withstand all kinds of stress and pressure. So what does withstand mean? To take on, to defeat against, to no matter what, you're still standing. You take it. And it's like, what? A little bit of stress there. A little bit of pressure there. Withstanding. Standing your ground no matter what comes your way. All types of stress and pressure. The things that seem to work against me. Key word, seem. So again, this is about perspective. Because what seems to be is not always is. Get it? So, because what people don't understand is that all this stress and this pressure and these worries, these obstacles, these situations, and everything that we draw unto us, mind you, seem to be one thing or another, depending upon, again, what the situation is. But in reality, in truth, shall I say, because truth cannot be shaken. There's nothing you can do with truth. Truth stands. So, truth withstands. No, truth stands. So, I'm like, what's because something seems like it's working against you is not. Because all these things that we draw to us helps us to grow, expand, to elevate to the next stages of our journey. So it may seem, you're like, oh my gosh, all these things is happening to me, but really some things is happening for you. Some things is happening for you. So just because it's on one side of polarity, people want to say what's good, bad, evil. It's all relative. It's all relative at the end of the day. So again, what seems like one thing is actually going to be something for your good. And if you're still here and you have withstood the obstacle, the stress, the pressure, and all of this, then you should that's to be celebrated. You're like, I took that on. I did that thing. Okay. That's showing you your strength. A lot of times we don't even see our strength. We don't even celebrate the small victories that we've come through in our situations. A lot of times we don't celebrate. We're too busy on to the next worry, stress, and I'm saying like, dang, I'm still in my right mind. I'm still kicking. I'm still pushing forward. Okay. So going back to strength. And then it says, as a master, I take strength from my close. Hello. I'm going to go back. I take strength from my close contact with my inner self. My close contact. How you get close with your inner self? You got to go within. Meditation, sitting quietly, opening up your mind and your heart, because your heart speaks. I tell people the heart is the first brain. Mind is a processor. It's a processor, and it holds what you've placed into it. That's what people don't understand. And I'll break that down probably in the next, maybe next week, about the super consciousness, the consciousness, and the subconscious, excuse me. So super consciousness, subconsciousness, and consciousness. So again, getting back to going within, when you have close contact with your higher self, with your inner being, with your soul, there is strength that is unlimited. It's unlimited strength. So when things come at you, you just say, it's coming at me because I drew it to me in order for it to teach me, to show me something about myself, so that again, I can elevate to the next stage in my journey. Pull on that inner strength. Go in. A lot of times we're always looking outside of ourselves for help, for strength, for love, for guidance, for patience, for bliss, for all these things. And everything that we need is in here if we just take the time to sit, call upon it. No. Not believe, but know that it's there, and things shall change, and things will be. You gotta know. Not believe, no. So, again, as a master, I take strength from my close contact with my inner self. Go in. Get to know you. Understand that all this stress and pressure and all of that stuff is just energy for your elevation. So don't ever feel like you don't have no strength, because you are it. You are everything that you say you are. Ooh, let's get to this power. What's the power for this week? What power are you to call on for this week? All right, I forgot already. I pulled it earlier. Oh, but I guess what? It's going to be a different one now. So let's see what the power is. Because like I said, you guys are walking around here, some of you looking like you're powerless and that you don't have no power or control over your life. But you do. You just got to pull it. What they say? In itself, that strength. Pull on that strength. So our power is what? The power to decide. And it says, when I keep courage in the face of choice, I receive God's help. When I remember God with my heart, it grants me the power to decide. I'll read it again. When I keep courage in the face of choice, you see that? In the face of choice, Because there's always a choice. There's always a choice. We choose. Like in any situation, we can choose to be happy or sad. Any of the polarities, we choose. Again, energy is everything. So sometimes people be like, well, all these things keep happening to me, and this and that, and this and that, and I don't understand why. Mindfulness. What is your thoughts? What are you thinking? What are you constantly feeding your subconscious mind that is spewing into your conscious mind? That's what you have to ask yourself. What am I putting out? What am I saying to the universe, to the universal energy, to the absolute, to the all, to the everything, to the essence? You know what I mean? To God. However you call that energy. What are you putting out? What are you saying? Are you constantly like, things is never going to work out for me, things is always going bad for me. I never have this and never have that. Words are powerful. Words are spells. That's why they call it spelling. Yes. So what you speak becomes, period. What you think becomes. Because then that's what's spewing into your conscious mind constantly. And you wonder why you're walking around feeling like, doom and gloom, and then these things keep coming to you. Everything is energy. What you put out is what comes back. So again, in the face of choice, I receive God's help when I keep courage in the face of choice. To me, it's more about a knowing. Courage to me is a knowing that all is well and shall continue to be well. And no matter what is going on, you continue to have that mindset, that mindfulness, choice. And so, when you're walking in that energy, you're right. God is right there. The energy is right there. It's like, okay, because that's how this person is feeling about themselves. So boom, 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 boom. It has to be answered. And then it says, when I remember, God with my heart grants me the power to decide. Because guess what? The universal energy, the essence, the all, the absolute, the everything is love. It's love. So when it says, if I have God in my heart, it means when I have love in my heart, and I'm operating from a place of love, you have the power to decide. And in that decision, you make the best decision, actually. Again, not for everyone, but for yourself, for your well-being. And I just want everyone to know that even when I'm drawing these cards and I'm talking about certain things, this is never about people that are harming anyone or have the mindset to harm or to do things, that is the opposite of what we consider love. So when I'm saying like, oh, you have the power to decide, or, choice, and when I'm talking about heart space, of course, it's always love. It's always love. So you have the power. You have the power to decide. And I choose love. Always. That's always my first goal. Love. And your virtue for the week is, I did pick this card, and I really love this card. Healing. And it reads, I gently return to equilibrium, nurtured by my wellspring of patience and peace. Ooh, don't that feel good? Did you read that? I'm going to read it again. I gently return to equilibrium, nurtured by my wellspring of patience and peace. I'm going to start with the first two words. It says, I gently return to equilibrium. Meaning you don't want to be like this. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I mean? Everything is like, it's like, no, you know what? That's when that balance comes in. You want that balance to be like this. So it's like, I gently. Because guess what? You're supposed to be gentle with yourself, as one of my sisters that I love so much, Lovely Ali, always says. Be gentle with yourself. And so I gently return to equilibrium, nurtured nurtured. Nurtured by my wellspring of patience and peace. Where's that wellspring coming from? Where is that unlimited, unrestricted, flowing wellspring coming from? But in here. Because when this is right, you automatically draw the energy. You draw God, the God energy closer to you, which opens up your wellspring in every way, whether it's patience, peace, abundance, prosperity, love, anything that you desire. There is a well spring just flowing, just flowing to you. I'm sending that energy right now to you. You feel this wellspring over here of love? I'm springing it on you. I'm springing it. So, healing, you gently return to your equilibrium, nurtured by patience and peace. Because a lot of times, you and I are healing with my own self, with things that that I had to heal, within me. It takes your patience, because guess what? It took you a while to get to wherever you are. You know what I mean? Whatever that is that grew and came to be within you, it took a while to get there. So it may take, 9 times out of 10, a while to get out. So patience and peace. Peace, and people always say, well, what's the difference between peace and calm? Peace is moment by moment, creating. It's like, oh, this gives me peace. This moment, this section, this little thing, looking at, it gives me peace. Calm is a constant. Calm is something that you all, every day, all day, in the midst of anything, bullets flying past you. Calm. Staying calm. Because a calm mind is more of a good decision maker than one that's all over the place. You know what I mean? So, patience and peace. Having peace to know that in that moment, again, all is well and you are safe. Yes? Yes! So, be gentle. As you gently return to your equilibrium. Nurtured. Oh, that's such a beautiful word. It's just like, just that care and that love, you're nurturing. That love, that hug, that just understanding that all is well. And peace. Gotta be patient. Because guess what? Your power to decide and your choice, your courage, your knowing, and that unlimited amount of strength. Okay? Because as a master, you know where your strength lies when you are in deep contact with yourself. And in that, you can make good choices to decide. And in that comes your healing. Your healing as you gently return back to your equilibrium, nurtured by your wellspring of peace and patience. You see how that flows together? Yes, it does. So wonderful. So wonderful. So there you have it. Strength, your power to decide, and your healing are the 3 things that you need to be mindful of this week. Draw on your power. Go within. Sit quietly with yourself and your being. And call upon whatever it is that you need to call upon. Creating that inner peace. So if you guys have been loving these last 3 videos, this is a part of Summer Solstice LLC. And I don't know if I even explained about my business, but it's where you find your peace, and a little piece of on earth. So I offer empowerment classes, and they're wonderful. I love it. Empowerment sessions, not really a class. And I just sit and I speak with you, and we just peel back all the layers of your perspectives and the things that you need to let go of. That having a mindset of just greatness, knowing who you are, and walking, in that energy. So I can definitely, I've helped so many over the years, and just it warms my heart. It warms my heart and it warms my soul when I see that others are walking in their authenticity and walking in their power. It fills me. So if I could help the whole entire world, that's my goal. My goal. So check out my website. You guys can sign up for a session, www.summer with one M, SUMER, solstice, SOULSTICE.com. Peace, power, serenity, bliss, joy, calm, patience, strength, power to decide, and healing for this week. Namaste. I love you, my soul tribe. Until next Monday. Peace.